Day one, contextual inquiry and insight gathering. And again, this could be contextual observation as well. So the key thing about this is to make sure you are in the context. And that means not only that you are in the space where they would normally be doing this, at the time they would normally be doing this, with all of the things happening around them that would be common, but also, well, it's simply just that it would be a real situation. So one tough area to do this would be flight traffic control. You wouldn't put a flight traffic controller, if you were to be a purist about this, you wouldn't put a flight traffic controller in front of a simulator and watch them do this. What you would do is try to go into the tower and watch them while they're doing their actual work, while they're actually navigating planes. And I use that example as a bit of an exaggeration because I think in that situation, because of the high-risk nature of it, the danger of it, there's a good chance you would never be allowed in that situation. But that speaks to sort of the beneficial nature of contextual inquiry. If you wanted to see how a chef was behaving during a busy shift, you wouldn't go off shift and watch them and ask them questions about how they do their work. You would go and watch them while they're doing the work. And there are going to be cases when people simply say no to you. I've been on trading room floors where the person said to me, hey, listen, we had something come up. It's very important. And my response to them was, well, do you mind if I just sit and watch? This is exactly what I need to see. Would you be comfortable with that? And they looked at me and said no. And I honored that. But just to reinforce that idea that when you're doing contextual inquiry, contextual observation, you're really trying to see them in that moment of doing the real work with real outcomes and not necessarily pantomiming it or walking through it for you. Identify a target user group. Conduct the contextual inquiry by observing the user interacting with a product or process in their natural environment. And again, try to get as close to that actual use as possible. Summarize your observations in a short insight report. What tasks were they trying to complete? What workarounds did they use? What pain points emerged? And as is possible, try to take photos of anything interesting you see. Try to take video. And it's not just, a selfie with the person that you worked with, but if you see them doing something interesting, try to take a picture of it. If you see a challenging space they're working in, take a picture of the space. If they have to work with some proprietary tool, take a picture of the tool, take a picture of them using it. Should be a lot of fun if you've never done this before. The challenge, again, is going to be finding that time, space, moment where you can observe the people doing the actual thing. So good luck with it. Really looking forward to seeing people's output and really hearing about people's experience from this. It is a fun one. It speaks to really good human-centered design, human-centered research, and it's a very powerful thing to do, especially if you've never done it before.